Pakistan former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif continues to be a significant sufferer of the deep point out of Pakistan comprising terrorists, politicians and armed forces veterans. Imran Khan, who is the facial area of Pakistani Navy nexus in Islamabad civilian routine, has been at the helm of a huge vendetta marketing campaign in opposition to his predecessor and three-time key minister, Nawaz Sharif. But now Sharif himself has began exposing some of his country's dirtiest strategies. Sharif is exposing how his nation and Pakistan military has experienced a doubtful past of biting the hand that fed it. Now, for instance, he has uncovered how Pakistan experienced reverse-engineered a U.S. Tomahawk cruise missile fired in the direction of Afghanistan. The missile had landed in Balochistan and Islamabad used it to produce its very own Babur missile. Presently in London, Nawaz Sharif is on a spree exposing just about every probable soiled key involved with Islamabad. Past 30-day period. Even though addressing a Pakistani opposition party's convention by way of movie backlink, Sharif disclosed that Pakistan was on the verge of obtaining blacklisted by the terror financing watchdog, Economical Action Process Force FATF, simply because the Pakistani Navy leadership forced Islamabad to get involved in exterior issues. Nawaz Sharif spelled out, "And we pointed out that our friendly nations around the world have been warning us about our involvement in external troubles which was currently being carried out at the behest of the military services. We were attacked and it was turned into a scandal." Pakistani Army and External Spy Company, Inter-Expert Services Intelligence ISI has generally experienced and too much to handle effect in the Islamist point out of Pakistan. But Nawaz Sharif's flurry of remarks seriously exposes how terribly Islamabad is infested with the influence of inimical things. A short while ago, Sharif also uncovered that in 2014, the then ISI main had questioned him to resign amidst Imran Khan-led sit-in protests in Pakistan. Nevertheless, the Tomahawk expose is the largest bombshell that Sharif has dropped on Islamabad. As a result, much. Sharif stated, Tomahawk missile was produced due to Nawaz Sharif. We introduced it from Balochistan when Clinton, former U.S. president, had fired missiles into Afghanistan. The Tomahawk is not any other missile, but a prized U.S. asset that has been made use of by the American Army, considering the fact that the 1990s threw out quite a few war theaters and conflict zones such as Iraq, Somalia, Syria, Yemen, Libya and Afghanistan. Sharif remarks reveal that Islamabad reverse-engineered this trustworthy American military asset when Clinton was in ability and the Pakistan-US alliance was however heading sturdy. At that time Washington was a lot less than a generous godfather for Islamabad, but Pakistan shamelessly backstabbed the US to steal a major notch American missile tech. Pakistan experience then accomplished to the US what China, flourishing reverse engineering small business or intellectual property theft, is performing now to the US armed service marketplace. And to place it on file, reverse engineering Tomahawk is not the only occasion of Pakistan backstabbing the US. Islamabad and the Pakistan Armed Service are a key contributor to the deaths of American troopers in Afghanistan. The Pentagon thought that Pakistan would support and combat the Taliban in war-ravaged Afghanistan, and for that reason